We need to create our character now using Adobe Fuse. And I did a search for it and opened up Fuse. If it doesn't open up for you the first time, we'll have to create an account for you, an Adobe account. When Fuse first opens, you want to come up to where it says Fuse at the top, select Preferences, and come down to this maximum adjustment shape value. If it says 0, you want to change this to 100. And this allows you to play with the sliders to make changes to each part of your character. Opening up Fuse, you'll start to see the different types of heads. If you scroll down, there'll be all sorts of different types of heads that you can choose from. As you settle on one type of head, there are different types of torsos and limbs that go along with each of these types of heads, but it's up to you what your character is going to look like. We can make modifications to the character afterwards also. So I'm going to click on this head to start with, and then it will pop in first as white, and then it's going to start to model the different textures that are on it. I'm going to make a few changes by clicking Customize. And as I play with some of these sliders, I can make the character look a little bit more angry. And just slide that over a little bit, and you'll notice that her face tends to take on a different type of emotion. I can also make changes to any type of shape, such as her chin or ears or cheeks, lower them, raise them. There's all sorts of different types of things that you can do with these different textures, really make them look different. One of the things I'm going to play with here is I'm going to make her ears pointed. So by playing with this slider, you can see how her ears make that change. If you have a problem with these sliders not working for you, you just need to see me because there's a simple change that needs to be made to allow you to make those. And then, so we've given her some pointy ears. I'm going to change the width of her neck, make it a little bit smaller, just make it more cartoonish. And you see how these changes start to change the character. You can also click randomize, and it'll give you some different things when you do that. The next thing we're going to do is click your torso, click the legs, and then we're going to click on the arms. Lastly, we're going to go to clothing, and you have lots of different options to choose from. With this clothing, you can choose from shorts to pants. You can shoes, hats, mustache, hairstyles, and you can make changes to those even. So here with the texture, I'm going to play with the shirt and make it look a little bit more like it's worn out. I can add dirt to it. I can make the cloth look like it's wore. And so I'm going to do this for each of the pieces of clothing that I give to her, kind of make it look more authentic than like a brand new style of clothing here. So these are just some different sliders that you get to play with to make changes to your character. Once your character is done and you've got it created the way that you want it, we're going to send it to another website so that we can go ahead and put a skeleton inside of this so that she moves, or your own character will move correctly. The next step is to go up to File and Save. And save your character somewhere where you'll be able to find it. In this case, I'm saving it downloads. Please put your name with this so I know whose character this goes to, and click Save. And then I'm going to export and export model as OBJ, and then come down here and check Pack, Textures, and UVs. Everything else can stay. Click Character Scale, change it to 1, click OK. And here I want you to title it with your name so I know whose character it is. Once it has saved, you'll see that blue line save all the way across. I'm going to go into my downloads, and there's my terrain character and my terrain character Fuse. I want you to airdrop both of these files to me. So right click on them, go down to Share, Airdrop, and then find St. Clair's computer. I will then do all the animation in Mixamo and send it back to you.